What's going on, everybody? Back at you here with another game. And we've got a 3v3 today. Let's go. We've got a 3v3. And look who's come back. It's Triff Gaming, baby. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Master has shuffled the deck. And he's found a 3v3. I play 3v3 and I play the triple Dutch card. It's super effective. I don't know. I think that's Pokemon, but we've got Triff Gaming playing 3v3, and look at this. Look at this. Team Red. We've got triple Dutch, baby. Purple, orange, and red, all playing as Dutch. Triff Gaming, he's been on the channel a few times before. He comes up with these crazy team game builds. There was one where it was like the double Aztec Ethiopia build, which was like the craziest rush you've ever seen. And he just comes out with the craziest team game builds out there. And that's what this channel's all about, baby. We're all about the crazy build orders. And Triff Gaming is definitely the master of 2v2 and 3v3 and just 4v4. Any team game he gets his hand on. Wow, look at this. A very early villager pickup here. Look at this Lakota Explorer and the double elephants absolutely destroying the coyotes here. But we could have a snatch here, and I think we're going to have the snatch from one of the Dutch players. No way. All of the hard work was put in there by Team Blue. And that was a fantastic snipe there from Sunto Venus. Okay, let's have a look, see what's going on here. So, triple Dutch, let's have a look what they're doing. Oh, wow, look at this. That's already a team game card. That makes perfect sense. Team House of Nassau. So, this ship's one market wagon. Exploration age market upgrades, improvements are free. So, all of the age 1 ones basically are all free. And it gives you a market for each. That's already 300 resources. Let's go have a look at some of the other Triff Gaming. Oh, another team game card. Team Organists, Team Orangists. I can't even say that. Orangists. That's going to be 3 envoys for each Dutch player. Oh, so this is their play, is it? This is their play. Oh, and Team Frugal Constructions has been sent. That's actually really good. So each Dutch player is going to get 0.75 to wood trickle. That's about 1.5 villagers wood trickle and their yield. So that is crazy. Look at this. Each Dutch player. There is currently 12 envoys on the map. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There are 12 envoys on the map. Talk about scouting pie. So this is what the Triff Gaming likes, coming up with these fun build orders with his friends, and so this is what this team game's all about. The triple Dutch for the triple team cards, and I'm telling you, what would you rather have? 9 villagers. So if they all sent 3 villagers, there'd be 9 villagers on the map, or would you have 1.5? So that's 3. So 4.5 villagers worth of wood. 12 envoys, or essentially 9 envoys for the shipments, and 9 envoys, and a market each. Or would you rather have the 9 villagers? I would rather have the trickle, the markets, and the extra envoys. So that's kind of crazy. What a crazy build order here. Look at these decks. That's absolutely hilarious, man. All right, let's have a look at some of the other decks. Yeah, they've all got something a little bit different as well. This is going to be, you just know this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. Okay. So we've got, on the other side, we've got a Lakota player, we've got an India player, and we've got Kakashi Sensei as the French player. Oh, look, and the envoys are coming in for the bully. The envoys are coming in to bully the villager. It was funny because a couple of years ago, envoys actually didn't have a negative multiplier versus vills. So they did 5 hand attack, which is actually quite a lot versus villagers. But yeah, since then they only do 2.5 damage, which some of that is 20% of that. So they basically do 2 damage each hit. But these envoys are actually bullying this villager. Oh, this is too funny, man. It looks like we're going to have a rush from Team Blue here. So Kakashi, Goon, and Carlos Fritz. I think that's another anime, right? Fritz. That's from Attack on Titan, right? So we've got Kakashi from Naruto. We've got Fritz from Attack on Titan. And we've got Goon, which is probably some Weibo anime. I don't know. We've got Team Anime. Team Anime versus Team Yu-Gi-Oh! And look at this. Oh, this makes so much sense. Who is this? Is this Triff? Triff actually sent Dutch East India Company, which allows his envoys to build a bank. And look how quickly he built that. He's up 2 banks at 5 minutes. The 4 envoys, that's like having 4 villagers build your bank. Genius. And the banks are cheaper. Look at this, 298 resources in food and wood. This is genius. This is absolutely genius. I don't know what I'm watching right now. I can't even catch up with all of it. How did his Tomahawk going to be picked up here? By Bank Teller. Okay, Kakashi. He is playing as France. What do we have going on here? Okay, so 3 banks for orange. Triff. No, that's not Triff. Triff is purple. So who was red? Okay, look. Oh, they both sent it then. 2 of the... Oh, wow, they both sent Dutch East India Company. Okay, so that's why they're building. So red was what we saw, but also Triff Gaming building with his purple envoys as well. Looks like we've got a little early rush going on in here. Villagers struggling to get that. Wow, 4th bank and a 5th. He's going 5 banks, and he had to rush that down though, and that is going to get sieged as well. It might go up with about half HP. 5 banks. That is so greedy. Comanchero's being made. Okay. Minutemen being called. The bank will survive. He's going to want to get that repaired, though. Oh, wow. And a blue raid from Carlos coming around here. This game is already manic, and I love it. Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing very defensive here. Building... Okay, he's got some skirms here from Triff. That's going to be nice. So this is going Comancheros, basically like going Dragoons. So we've got Skirm Goon. What is purple going to make? Sorry, the purple's making skirms. What is orange going to make? Okay, so got some cavalry here. Oh, we got double cav skirm. That's actually interesting. That could actually be really good, especially if there's no double anti-cav. I don't know what orange is trying to make. He's putting down a stable, maybe hussars. But he's gone 5 banks, super greedy. Maybe he's going for the age up. We'll have to wait and see. Envoys building. It's just so funny to watch envoys building banks in that attire. That very sweaty attire. You're on Great Plains. You're near the desert. In the middle of America, Central America, and you're wearing this basically. Yeah, that's going to be sweaty work. Taverna. Okay, so map obviously been taken here by Team Anime. Wow, look at this. Theatres being sent already. Upgrades taverns to theatres, which have Ronin and outlaw type units cost less population. So that's why he's sending that card, because obviously he's going Comanchero. So having less population is for those outlaws is obviously really, really good. Okay, looks like we're going to start to see a fortress build here, or fortress age now from Lakota. There's not that many Comancheros. Orange is making hussars, which is going to act as a really nice meat shield against the double cavalry play here. And there's no anti-cav outside of these sepoys. So the hussar play is actually really nice from Dutch. Score's really close right now. Lakota, let's have a look at the deck. Definitely going to be aging up now. Look at this. Wow. Lots of team going. Team con Estoga wagons. It's 1 covered wagon. That's Freetown Center card. That's really good. Team Mustangs. That's obviously really good as well, especially if your allies are going cavalry. What does he have in here? Yeah, that's really good. Okay. He's not aging up, though. Definitely should be aging up here. He's playing it safe, and he's making another 5 axe riders. But I'm sure he will be aging up here. Oh, okay, some villagers here going to get clipped. He's running. He's also running away from the pikes, though. And look how fast these units are. 7.43 because of the Explorer there. The Hussars are going to try and catch up, but they're only 6.75 speed. The Comancheros are hot on their tail as well. 7.25 speed. Are they going to connect? Yes, he does. He there. Beautiful. Even purple. All three of the Dutch players getting involved here. Beautiful teamwork there to catch all of those axe riders. Okay, Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone in age 2 still. Score's looking good, though. Kakashi's age 3. Carlos is about to go to age 3. So Team Anime going up to age 3 right now. Let's have a look what's been going on here. See, he didn't send the East India Company, so this guy is the only guy, the orange is the only one that didn't allow his envoys to build banks, but he just went for the straight 5 banks anyway, very early on, so he went for the super greed. That's a lot of Comancheros. Wow, that is a lot of Comancheros. Goon, also age 3, so all Team Anime are all going to be in age 3 right now, whilst Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Mr. Triff Gaming, I'll post his YouTube, by the way. Go and follow his YouTube if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! He likes playing Age of Empires 3 as well. He's such a fun player to watch Age of Empires 3 as well. Such a unique player. I love players like this. And he's good at the game as well. He's very good at the game. He's not like a top player, but he's very, very fun to watch. And he's got a really unique play style, and which, you know, is team games. And coming up with build orders that involve 2 or 3 or 4 people. So good, man. I love people like that in the game. So unique. Because we often only see 1v1 games which are very unique. So seeing team games unique is just so fun. And if you think 1v1s were lame, bruh, team games are lame on another level. And look at this. Even 1k coin coming in for Goon here. He looks like he's going to be going to age 4. What's Triff Gaming up to? Still age 2 for all of the Dutch players. They could be struggling here if they don't get up to age 3 soon. Envoy still building more banks. Wait, how many banks is who's this? This is Red. This is Venus. He's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banks. Wow, 6 banks already. Okay, he's micro with his Comancheros already. He's got a lot of Comancheros. He should definitely be pushing here. But you definitely want to age up, get that Shadow Tech for your Outlaws. Triff Gaming's on 8 banks. 8 banks? What? Wow, he sent Religious Freedom, and he sent Bank of Amsterdam and Bank of Rotterdam. Wow. Wow. So he's going to be able to build 9 banks and 60 vills. There goes the 9th bank. Wow, 13 minutes, and he has 9 banks. Yeah. All of those banks have been built by envoys, by the way. Finally, one of the Dutch players is in age 3, which is the most important one, which is the Comancheros. Get that Shadow Tech for them once they get that tech from the tavern. Triff Gaming going to be going up to age 3 soon as well. Kakashi. He's, what's he doing over here? Oh, what's going on over here? Big fight's going on over here. We see a lot of stuff going down over here. I kind of missed that, unfortunately, but look how Comancheros are on there! That's why you send the theaters card. Hiya! And look at this Goon in Industrial Age now. Walls going up to defend this forward base. I think that's smart play. That is so many. Okay, Kakashi, let's see what he's doing. Look at that. Wow, that's a villager in a native deck. We could see like a Canada revolt or something from here. Does have this card, Team Senegalese. Okay. That's interesting because he's making... where is he? So he's making like goons, I think, right? Yeah, so he's making mainly goons, and he's sending in Team Senegalese riflemen. But that's gonna improve the attack for the Gurkha. He does have some skirms as well, but he's also making a load of Gurkha over here, so that gets a nice buff. So that's a really good team gain card. So Comancheros, there's a second town center here for France. Okay, looks like they're going to go for some counterplay here. Fortress Age finally for the second Dutch player. Lots of resources for Red. He's the Comanchero player. He's getting Cavalry Cuirass, a think he's got the extra range for them. Yep, 14 range. But Team Anime are pushing in right now. Look at the amount of food he has. Where did that come from? Trip is finally in Fortress. All the Dutch players are finally in Fortress Age. But is it going to be too little, too late? The envoy's coming in. Comancheros, I can see, are coming in, diving in here, but the Falconets are surely going to take the town center down. It does go down, and all the villagers are inside. Can Dutch hold? Can they hold the line here? Where is all this food coming from? I don't understand why he's... Why is he hoarding so much food? Get that Lakota big button right now. Get that dog... Well, they're not called dog soldiers anymore, is it? I keep calling them dog soldiers. Oh, we'll call them dog soldiers. We're on Great Plains. Get that dog soldier big button right now. He's going to go up to industrial surely here. He still has 3,000 food. What on earth? He has got North America trade, which is really, really good. So all of his food villages are gathering coin as well. So that's actually big brain. You can see here 0.15 coin being gathered along with 1.26 food. So their villages are really, really valuable. Okay, round 2 coming back in there, just smashing it in here whilst aging up. He's got a lot of bow riders, so he's fine. Comancheros have got their... Oh, no, have they got their tech? No, I don't think they have. Oh, maybe they have. Oh, look how much coin! Look how much coin is being hoarded here. These guys are just hoarding resources. But he is orange, and I guess he can't really make much stuff right now. He's lost his town center. He does have a couple of stables. He needs to be spamming out these units. Double anti-cab being made here. Triff Gaming still making more skirms. Triff Gaming in H4 now as well himself. Goon Goon. He is the India player. He's on 45 vils. And he's leading the charge with the Honored Gurkha H4. That is pretty scary. He did just send Team Higher 16 Tiger Claws. Wow. Does that mean 16 Tiger Claws for each person? Oh my goodness. I did see some Tiger Claws. I mean, yeah, look, Blue has sent in his Tiger Claws. And Yellow's got his Tiger Claws up here as well. Yeah, they get 16 Tiger Claws each. That's an insane card. That's 48. 48 Tiger Claws has been shipped. That is crazy. Okay, Red Lance is getting called in here, but... going to be met by the Yurumi. Wow, and that's a great response. 5 Falconets. But the Cav are going to dive on top. This is such a messy game. It's kicking off everywhere. The Falconets are all going to go down. The Goons are coming in as well. The Comancheros are completely out of place here. They should have been protecting the Falconets. 5 Falconets going down. But 5 more take its place. Boom, baby, the bounce shot's coming in just when you think it was over. Ho. 5 more Falcons coming in. Plus stuff. That's why he was hoarding all of that coin. That's what all of that coin was used for. Beautiful stuff. Scores are still pretty close. But I think Team Anime have done a good job here taking down one of the Dutch's base. Not many banks have taken down all of the banks apart from one and the town center. That is a fantastic play there by Team Anime. Team Yu-Gi-Oh! We've got a 4 up here. Can't get over that 9 banks. That's hilarious. Wow. Kakashi sending Wilderness Warfare. I'm not sure what that's for. He's on 41 bills. He should be prioritizing. He's on 3. Well, he's getting his 3rd town center down. He should just be prioritizing town centers. I guess that's good for. Is that? No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know why he's sending that. I guess it's skirmisher. Maybe it's a skirmisher thing. Is he making skirmishers? Yeah, he kind of is. So it's going to be a good buff for the skirmishers, which is fine. Still has loaded these Tiger Claws left. I can't get over how good that card is. Send so many. That is a very, very forward town center, which I think he can now make because he took down one of these town centers, so he can build a town center this far forward. Okay, the other Dutch player, the other strong Dutch player, is going to age 4 as well, which is nice. Definitely want to get those factories in. Triff Gaming has revolted to South Africa, baby. Oh, yes, that's what we like to see, Triff. That is what we like to see. The 9-bank South Africa. He's got so many, he's got loads of guard skirmishers here. In come the Trek wagons. Don't need those houses anymore. He's going to go for another 2 bank wagons. This increases the limit you can make as well. So he's going to have 11 banks, which I do believe is the most amount of banks you can have. Oh, mate, no. I think you can get maybe 1 or 2 more, actually. I think if you get this card, the capital, you can get maybe 2 more banks. I'm not 100%. So it might be another 2 banks you can get after that. But 11 banks coming in right now. That is crazy. Oh, and 2 heavies coming in from one of the Dutch players. Boom! Look at that destruction. But the 2 heavy cannons will go down to the bow riders. But I think the Comancheros are going to be fine here. Oh, wow, yes, the Comancheros. They are finally in their guard version. Look at the stats on these bad boys. Might be some more counterplay going on here. This game is crazy. What a team game this has been so far. The action has been non-stop. That's what you expect from Triff Gaming. South Africa right now. Look at the resources already. And there you go. 11 banks. You don't need any villagers on coin. It is absolutely insane. He's got both his factories as well. This is insane. Absolutely insane. 11 banks is basically like 44 villagers on coin. Okay, a fort trying to go up from red, the Dutch player, but it's going to go down. Great snipe there by Kakashi. They're pushing in now. Kind of like a 2v2, 1v1 situation going on here. There's a lot of skirms. There is a lot of skirms. They should do really well here. The skirms need to start firing, though. Chair's pushing in, and look at this. Okay, we got green and yellow over here as well. Mounted rifleman here. That's actually a really good unit to make against pure skirms. It's actually really big brain. Okay. Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Are retreating from the forward base. Okay, what's Triff's next shipment going to be? Damn, these Honored Gurkha are insane. Look how good these Honored Gurkha are compared to these guard skirmishers. Like, it's not even close. That's insane. Honored Gurkha are insane. Okay, he's going to go for the wagon warfare, which is going to give him the Imperial war wagons, which I totally agree with. Kakashi is getting some techs in here. He's on 53 vils. Wow, this is a lot of mounted riflemen, and this is actually a really good unit to make. For anyone who doesn't know, this is like it's not a Dragoon unit. 87 ranged attack, 17 range, and they have two multiplier versus light infantry. So they absolutely destroy skirmishers. They also have a little multiplier versus heavy infantry as well, which is crazy. So they do like 190 damage. They do like 180 damage to skirmishers. They basically 2-hit skirms. They are insane. Insane. They also have 25% range resist and 450 HP. They are insane. Great unit to make here. Okay, Bow Rider raids coming down here. Great snipe. We got we got blue guards coming in here as well. This game is crazy. Great raid here by the Bow Riders. 1.5 fire rate. They will do very, very well. Even though they have a negative multiplier versus villagers, they still do very, very well in mass. I have no idea what's going to happen this game. Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Are winning, though, by 10k score, 11k score. No, sorry, 20k score. So they are massively up. Oh, but a great bombard's coming in. That's from the Ottoman consulate. Look at these mounted riflemen. Such a good unit to make here. So genius, actually. Really big brain to make this unit. They are not anti-cav, though. They do not do well versus cavalry. Oh, wow. Going straight to melee. And even in melee, look, they have the multiplier still. 56 times 2 versus skirms. They have no bonuses versus artillery, though. But they do take one of the Great Bombards down, which is massive. So many skirms here from Triff. He's now making Imperial war wagons. Big raids coming in here, but the Blue Guard are going to catch up to the champion bow riders. But that was a lot of villagers that he killed. Still all over the map. Still a 3v3, a very large map. We've got the Taj Mahal here. We've got the Kani Martyr. So we aged up to with the Kani Martyr, I think into age 4, by the way. There comes the Imperial war wagons. Okay, second factory coming in here for France. He's only on 62 vills, though. Should be on, like, near max villages at this point. I mean, he is 75. He is basically not far off max vills. And Sutan Venus, Sunto Venus. He is the one that's making these mounted riflemen, which I believe... Has he sent a card for them? I don't know. This doesn't give you mounted... Does this? No. This gives you the Highlanders and the Royal Horsemen. So I think the Tavern was just lucky that he was able to get the mounted riflemen from the Tavern. So that's kind of lucky in one sense. But this card is very good for team games with Dutch because you can make Royal Horsemen, which just cost coin. They only cost coin. And obviously, if you're Dutch... You can just put every villager on coin and just spam that unit. It's very, very effective. So he could just be making Royal Horsemen. Triff could just be making Imperial War Wagon. Like, it would be a pretty scary composition. Okay, looks like they want to push there. Carlos, what is he up to? Still hoarding lots of that food. But we've got Champion Axe Riders coming in. Earth Gift Ceremony. People starting to turtle up and make their estates and farms and stuff. He has sent team wagons. This Team Conestoga wagons. So he's given 3 covered wagons. So that's 3 town centers. 1 town center to him, 1 town center to each of his buddies. Pushing those Gurkha, those very strong Gurkha, may I add, away. I can't believe how strong those Gurkha are. Still kept one of those Great Bombards alive. Does have Yurumi. For some reason, they're called Verum Yukumi. Not sure why that is. Okay, Yellow trying to dive. Oh, Yellow and Blue diving in here. Sneaky, sneaky. They saw all of the fight going up there. And Triff and Red dive straight in towards those Gurkhas. But it was bait. It was beautiful bait because now their other 2 opponents are going to come slipping in here. They slipped in there as fast as I slip into Revnak's mum, if you know what I mean. It's like a big bouncy slip and slide into there. And Kerr's just coming in. Gendarme Cuirassiers coming in with the raid. Beautiful stuff. And even if you can take these down, they're going to take down so many villagers with them. Look how many villagers they're killing. But there's still more counterplay going on here. It's happening everywhere. These mounted riflemen all in melee right now. And they are going to be destroying the skirmishers faster than any heavy cavalry would. Look at them go. Look at them go. Those honored Gurkhas getting mauled. They definitely 2-hit these Gurkhas. 2-hit a skirmisher in melee. That is crazy. What heavy cav can do that? And the blue is in and out. Another slip and slide there, baby. Great raiding from both sides, though. This is such a crazy game. Who is winning? I mean, the triple Dutch, Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Are definitely winning here. Kerr's coming in to beat the mounted riflemen, which they will certainly do. What's coming in here? Okay, new ways. It enables certain European arsenal improvements at your TPs. So he's going to get probably like cavalry cuirass and that sort of stuff from the TPs. Wow, the blue guard over here trying to siege some stuff down, probably doing some villager raids themselves. They're going to get caught out by the bow riders. Not before they do a lot of damage, though. Wow. Okay, that does get cleaned up, however. The gendarmes cleaning up the mounted riflemen. Whilst Triff Gaming is pushing in here, along with his buddy, Orange, who is not out of this game just yet. He is making artillery, which is going to give him all the siege they need here. Look at Triff coming in now with the Red Lancer's Blue Guard. He is really overpopping right now. Finally, Orange is going to go up to Industrial Age, and he needs to make sure he gets those field gun techs and the Cobra Royales. The gendarmes steaming forward, though. Even against anti-cav, they will do so much damage, especially against Goiters that clump together really well because they've got tiny hitboxes, so they're almost on top of each other, and that is going to mean that the area of effect damage that these curs do is going to be rampant. However, they do get taken down because these Imperial war wagons destroy them. Bow riders coming in. This forward base, look how chaotic everything is. Everyone in the Industrial Age right now. Both his factories and tulip speculation coming in here. Let's hope the market doesn't crash like it did with the tulip speculation, I think, in the 1800s. No market crashes here. Just 15%, however, 25% extra coin. He's going for carabiners before he gets the artillery upgrades. Wow, look how much food Goon has. He's obviously max vills right now. What's he going for? Rice exports. Just pumping out these honored Gurkha. Look, they got another 8 HP from the last time I saw them. Where's all this HP coming from? Absolutely insane. These Gurkha are crazy good. Crazy strong. There's team game cards. We've got Voltigas, though, from Kakashi. Look at these guard skirmishers. Damn, 240 HP. They make the Gurkhas look bad. The Gurkhas have one more attack. Okay, Gurkha's pushing in. Oh, ceasefire being called. It looks like that was a bit of an accident, so he calls the ceasefire just to make sure that these Gurkhas don't get hurt. Very, very... Oh, it was going for... professional handlers. So professional handlers, he might go for elephant combat at some point as well by the looks of it, and probably going to do a cheeky elephant switch here, which would be really, really cool. Ceasefire has ended. He does have this team tactics card as well, which is all units plus 5% hit points and 5% damage. So that's a really good team game card. What elephants will he make, though? Because Mahouts will just get destroyed here with all of this anti-cav. Wall starting to go up here for Dutch. Yu-Gi-Oh! Team Yu-Gi-Oh! This is using Swords of Revealing Light. I am protected for 3 turns. Yeah, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. Imperial Age for Carlos. Imperial Age for one of the Dutch players. And Imperial Age coming in with the Charm in our gate. What does that give you in Age 5? Ships 3 Mahout Lancers. Okay, cool. That could be a really nice overpop. Okay, but then might not get there in time because they are pushing in. Triff Gaming pushing in. Look at the resources stockpiled. Triff Gaming is on 89 villages as well, so he sent the French card to get CDBs as well. His economy is insane. Now we've got Champion Bow Riders versus Imperial War Wagons, but these Champion Bow Riders will be buffed by the Community Plaza dance. But he doesn't have it on at the moment. Maybe he wants to keep it on the economy. Mounted Riflemen are in Imperial now. They will Shadow Tech. So they now have 576 HP and 72 hand attack now. Imperial Age for Goon Goon. Oh, but all of his Gurkhas are going to get melted. 112 ranged attack. They now do 124. 124 damage to skirmishers. Legendary Takala soldiers coming in. Nearly 1,400 HP. Can they hold the line? Can they hold their forward base? Imperial War Wagons now have 1,025 HP and 86 range attack. So he has used this card here, Wanderlust, twice. He can send it again to get an extra 5 HP. Trade Monopoly has started. Goon Goon. So Team Anime has sent that. But are they? I don't think they're going to be able to hold that. Excessive taxation completed. How many banks does he have? He's on 13 banks. I told you can get more than 11. He's on 13 banks, which is what, 50 vills? No, it's 52 villagers. That's basically 52 villagers on coin. So he's got 52 vills on coin and 90 villagers. So he's basically got like 140 villager eco, but 110 military pot. Dutch in the late game are busted. Busted, I tells you. Busted, I tells you. And now he's getting Wanderlust again. So that's going to be an extra 5% on top of these war wagons. Absolutely insane. They are going to go for the trading post to try and deny the trade monopoly. Oh, Trift Gaming with the side stables. Cheeky, cheeky side stables. And he's pushing forward, and they are beating the forward base here. They are clearing the deck. They are reshuffling the deck. Saying, I get to pick up 5 more cards. There goes the Horn of Gondor for the trade monopoly. So they deny the trade monopoly, which is really good. I think they killed 2 TPs there. Legendary bow riders. Everyone in Imperial apart from 1 player on each side, and obviously Trift Gaming, but he's in a pseudo Imperial because he can make Imperial units, and he has better than Imperial eco right now. This is why I say South Africa is better than Imperial. Because not only do you get Imperial units, you get Imperial units that get to be buffed by this card. I think you can send it like 3 times. You used to be able to send it infinitely, which was insane, because you could just get an infinite amount of HP from the Imperial War Wagon. More Swords of Revealing Light going down. Trying to remember as many Yu-Gi-Oh cards as I can. Obviously, I remember like the Dark Magician, the Lady Dark Magician, Goon Goon. Talk about Goon Goon, the Lady Dark Magician. I'll goon over that. Oh, lots of red lancers coming in here for Venus. Look at Triff. He's double score of anyone. Triff is double the score. I mean, he's got double the economy that anyone else can get right now. Venus is kind of in the average there. So is the orange Dutch player who's managed to hang on in this game, managed to take a tiny corner of the map, get both his factories out, all of his banks, and managed to survive here. So really good play by him. And he's making basically Reuters right now. He's still in Industrial Age though, so he does need to get up to Imperial. These legendary bow riders are absolutely insane. Highlanders coming in here. Highlanders with 94 health. Highlanders, Imperial Highlanders have 94 ranged attack. 640 HP now. He's got flintlock. Insanity. So he sent that Dutch East India, no, not Dutch East India, the Dutch States Army or whatever it's called. But he can make the cavalry, the Royal Cavalry, which I think are better. Definitely worth making them. Triff Gaming. Oh, Triff Gaming diving in here. Not paying attention. He's going to lose so many Imperial Warriors, but it doesn't matter because he's got over 15,000 food and coin. Wow, the Highlanders getting stuck in melee there, doing over 100 damage to all of these cabs. Kakashi, 79 Vils, sending in Northwest Passage right now. Still doesn't have refineries at 40 minutes, though. Some counterplay trying to happen here. Kakashi trying to get some counterplay against his opponent. But Swords of Revealing Light is protecting him right now. Bringing in the skirms, going for the side raids. That's a smart play, actually. Does have lots of upgrade cards being sent here. Should get Ancient Regime. Get those Imperial Royal Bourbons. Triff Gaming, if you failed on the right side, why not try the left side? He's putting down 6 stables, 6 side stables. Oh, he's going for the War Wagon raids. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. India gonna try and come in and stop that. Make an honored Sepoy. Interesting unit to make here, Sepoy. These walls are holding for the moment. Venus on 56 Vils. Oh, there's a big push coming in here. So whilst Triff Gaming is trying to do the side raids and protect his base over here, he's leaving it to Orange and Red to repel the forces coming forward here. We got Highlanders and Mounted Riflemen, and Orange is just playing it safe with the Carabiner Reuters, but he's still in guard. He's still in the Industrial Age, but so is Kakashi. Does look like they're going to be able to hold here. That is so many Carabiners. Again, this is why Dutch are so good in the late game. They're very good. Dutch are one of those teams that are very good in the early game. Kind of struggle in the mid game, but then OP again in the late game. But if you can survive the beginning of the game and the mid game, they are one of the strongest late game civs there is. That 150 military pop. Triff Gaming still pushing through here. I think if he did take down one wall, so if he can take down this gate here, their opponents could be in a world of hurt. Ooh, Green pushing in down here. Green coming in with the Wagner, the pet white tiger raid. Let's go, Wagner. Look at the Imperial stats on these pets. 35 hand attack with a multiplier versus skirmishers and 332 HP. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, they are some serious gendarmes. Wait, why? How has Green got gendarmes? I don't understand. 914. Has he got the French consulate right now? Triff calling GG, please. Wait, Goon's consulate doesn't have France there, but maybe he's just changed it. I don't understand how Green has Kurz. It must be from the consulate, I guess. These are literally Indian Kurz right now. How did he get 12 gendarmes? It must be from the French consulate. But I didn't know you could send gendarmes. I don't. And obviously, because he's an Imperial, they shadow tech to Imperial consulate units, and that's a fantastic raid. Hiya. But likewise, Triff Gaming's going in for his own raid. He managed to breach the walls of Gondor there. He beat his Swords of Revealing Light Goon Goon's Swords of Revealing Light, their 3 turns is up, baby. And that's a really nice Wonder to take down, because that was buffing all of these units. So that's going to hurt his economy massively. Down to 89 bills. Oh, and the orange coming in as well. They breached another wall somewhere. And look at all of these Reuters coming in. They're just fitting every little tiny nook and cranny. There's going to be more raids, but the gendarmes, I think, are still alive. But oh my god, where did the Ronin with the 810 HP? Wow, where did he get Ronin from? These Reuters doing a lot of raiding over here. Triff Gaming, he's got over 20,000 food and over 20,000 coin. He should be pumping in the units over here, which he is. And so is Red. They're all sneaking in here. The walls are trying to go back up. But Triff Gaming is not going to let that happen. The Taj Mahal going to go down as well. That's going to deny his ability to send the ability to the ceasefire ability. But also look at this Halberdier raids coming in. They're trying to hurt each other. This is how you play team games. You find the corner raids. And then it just becomes a war of attrition. Oh, pure scams. Pure scams against pure mounted riflemen. Oh, that's going to be nasty. There's just pure scams. The mounted riflemen are going to have their wicked way with the scams. Make it stop, you dirty perverts. I can't watch, but yes, I can. Beautiful clean up there from the mounted riflemen. Spanking those skirmishers. Oh, beautiful. The walls are desperately scurrying up. He's sending CDVs to scurry that wall up. You can't send Swords of Revealing Light again. Wait a minute. Yes, he can. Pot of Greed. I don't know. Can he get it back with Pot of Greed? I don't know. He picks up a card back from the graveyard and he resends the Swords of Revealing Light. Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to love that show, man. I used to love that show. And these guys are certainly dueling. Oh, we got Ronin here. Finally, the Imperial Age. Oh, Triff Gaming. Triff Gaming received? Wait, Triff Gaming is taking resources. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, the general. Yeah, Venus is just basically putting all of his vills on coin, which is what I was talking about when you send the Dutch states army. If you just make, and he's just making these are mercenary that he can make, and then obviously he can make Ronin, he can make Highlanders, he can make Royal Horsemen. Wow, how many stables does Triff Gaming want over here? He's being pushed 2-on-1 though. Maybe it's time to go. Oh, but Red is pushing on the right side as well. Perfect counterplay. Triff Gaming, 19! He's got 27 stables! Triff has 20. I think he just lost some. He probably had like 30 stables. 30 stables. Now that is a first for me. I've never seen that before. Oh dear me! I've got to get a fan on. This is getting this play's getting hot. Wand over here now, Triff Gaming, so it's definitely time to sack off. I mean, the thing is, it's going to take a while to take all these stables down. So it's actually really big brain play by Triff Gaming, because now there needs to be, now he's getting 3-on-1. Wow, look at that pop. Just lost like 20,000 food and coin. It might be worth it. When one stable dies, 10 stables follow. That might be the thumbnail, you know. You will never defeat my stable army. Triff is feeling himself. Man is confident. The smack talk has started. He does need to make sure that this game is over. GG. Triff is calling the GG. They definitely do have the upper hand. Yeah, this Zosa Foods is an infinite card, which is pretty good. You can see there, look how many livestock you get. It's definitely worth building putting lots of livestock pens down. You can see that he's just got villagers constantly gathering from livestock, which is insane army. He's got loads of food squashed on the ground. War wagons getting produced very quickly here as well. Pioneers coming in. No, he's decided to go for stonemasons. That's actually a big brain card. It's going to buff the HP of his buildings. And look at this. He's actually holding here. Just when they thought, Team Anime thought that they could push through here, there's just too many stables. And like I said, it's an attrition war here. And he's just able to hold on. These bow riders are a problem. The stats on these things is absolutely insane. So are these Imperial skirms. But Red is pushing through here. Triff Gaming even sending units himself as well. And he's rebuilding the stable army. The guy is the master at this. You need a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Rinse and Repeat. This is exactly what Triff is doing right here. Holding on. He's still got so many resources still. He can just keep on holding on here. Hold the door. Should try and deal with these falconets, though, because they're sieging these stables down. Okay, blue coming in to defend. Gonna try and take down this wall here, this gate. Can they do it? This team game is absolutely insane. And look at Venus. He's actually caught up in score with Triff. That's crazy. But Green is pushing through here. He is pushing down the line. Stable by stable. He will make it to the economy of the Dutch. The triple Dutch. And he makes it through. He breaches the walls. Thanks to his buddy Triff supporting him here. The bow riders are dealing with the war wagons. He needs to get his mounted riflemen. They have 40 siege. He probably needs to go straight onto the factories. Just take the factories down. Extensive fortifications coming in for Dutch. Kakashi, he's struggling for food here. He's maxing out these halberdiers. Just kill these halberdiers. He's struggling to rebuild them and replace them. The halberdiers, they're Imperial, I think. No, they're only guard. The skirm's coming in here as well. Pretty clutch, actually. He manages to hold. But the reinforcements are coming in from Dutch. Whilst just green and orange down here. Guard Hussar, yeah, get that Imperial Hussar switch and you can help support your buddy over here. Triff is down to about 5 or 6 stables, 7 stables left. Up from 30, he's down from 30. Wow, where did that cannon? Look at that cannonball. Where did that go? That ricocheted off my screen. Thought it was gonna hit me in the face. Okay, the wall gets replaced. These guys know what they're doing. Oh, look at the Goon, the India player, is saying, you can make 30 stables, I'll make 30 hill castles and barracks myself. And he's trying to inch. This is how you play team games. You inch forward. You take the map little by little. And look at Red building these walls, dominating the map. This is exactly how you're supposed to play team games. Yes, it's lame. Yes, it's frustrating. But my God, is it rewarding. And Kakashi pretty much has no good cards left to send. We are at the 54-minute mark. My goodness. Venus is on 25,000 coin. Where is Red? How many banks does Red have? So he has 11 banks. So, but Triff can get the extra 2 from the capital. Exalted Seaboy. bow riders will do well versus the mounted riflemen. The mounted riflemen want to attack skirmishers. I can't believe how many he's making of these. I can't go over 112 ranged attack. I mean, they still do 112 ranged attack, but it is a negative versus cavalry. So they really do not do that much damage to cavalry. Okay, now getting counter push down this right side. What units just got spammed there? I think he just spammed. Did he just spam a load of Reuters? Infinite Reuters? Or maybe he just spammed a load of infinite mounted rifles. Yeah, no, he's just insta-making these mounted riflemen. He just can look how much. He's just infinite. Look at this, just infinite spamming. How do you push that? How do you push that? It's crazy. Likewise, he has no other good unit, no other good cards to send. Look at the resources here for Dakota as well. Absolutely insane. Yak on support, so he's still got some cards to send. Like, he can send these support cards which cost coins, so he can buff these units if he wants to make them. Rifle riders though, going to be pretty useless here. There's no heavy infantry being made, so it's not worth sending them. Oh, okay, that's a nice honored siege elephants. That will siege down the infrastructure. Oh, and wow, yeah, and it's going to kill these artillery. Really nice play there. Spamming Apaches as well from the natives. Smart stuff. Triff and Venus on the right side here. Whilst Orange is on the left side. Trying to hold the line. The scores are still relatively close at this stage of the game. The scores essentially mean nothing at this point of the game. Like, it's whoever can spam the best and whoever can infiltrate their opponent's base the best. So it comes down to unit composition at this stage of the game. Like, economies is obviously important, but it's more about who can make the more effective unit composition, who has the better spammable unit. This game is going on for an hour now. It's been a while since I've had a team game go over an hour. This game is certainly going to go on for over there. What's he sending over here? Trek wagons? Why is he sending trek wagons? Oh my god, he's sending military. Why have they got 5.75 speed? That's hilarious. He's putting stables right next to his base. Triff Gaming is the master of the side stable. Oh, look at that cleanup there. That's exactly where these mounted riflemen want to be. It's actually really nice playing using the mounted riflemen because it kind of denies the skirmisher play, which is the best way to counter these war wagons. So it's a really good unit composition there. Because I guess, I don't know what really counters these. I guess like heavy cav counters these. Any type of melee unit counters these. But obviously, if you go cavalry, these Imperial war wagons are going to destroy them. So the Imperial war wagon and mounted rifleman composition is really, really effective. But obviously, the bow riders kind of do okay versus both of those units because bow riders are just OP as fuck. So bow riders kind of are the great equalizer there. How much Triff? Where's Triff? He's got 11 outposts here. He has 11 outposts. Oh, fantastic stuff. It looks like Goon was still pushing in here. He's still trying. It's still a war of attrition on the left side. The Wagner, the Pet White Tigers going for it as well. They can be made from the Explorers. So it's really important you kill the Explorers to deny the spam of the Wagner. We go to Goon. You can see here, look, he's just spamming Wagner, the Pet Tiger. And what that does is it takes the fire away from the actual military units, which is, yeah, super annoying. They do quite good damage as well. So yeah, kill those Explorers, stop them building them. Really, really important. The scores are really evening up, actually. This is actually scary right now. Ottoman Brigade coming in. I think that's Jans and Great Bombard. Again, Triff trying to push in on this right side. Look how many Reuters there are. Hiya. Triff Gaming sending in Pioneers. See, this war of attrition is starting to work. Triff is slowly but surely. He was more than double this about 10 minutes ago. Kakashi, he's pretty low on resources as well. Kakashi's played well, but he's kind of been struggling. He's kind of been struggling against the mounted riflemen. And he's just about holding on. If he was able to kill the factories of France earlier, he would be really struggling. He would not be able to spam all of these units. Okay, Triff Gaming once again pushing through. Just make a last stand on the factory, which hasn't been repaired. Dive in on the factory, Triff. Take that factory down. Take it down. And he's going to do just that 61 siege from the war wagons. Go for the second one. Go, if you think you've still got enough, go for the second one. You probably don't. But if you can just pour in resources and just make a mad dash for the factory, the second factory might be going down. It's gonna be close. Can the bow riders and skirms do it? There's a handful left. He takes the second factory down. Triff with the hero side stables, which are now getting taken down. Beautiful play by Triff. That might be the game-winning decision here. Reuters, there comes, look at these bombard play here. Sending in that Ottoman Brigade. Beautiful stuff. You can see on Team Anime, Kakashi Sensei is the weak link. So brute forcing through is going to be really good here. You should continue to try and brute force Kakashi. Try and take him out of the game as best as you can. And just make that your the weak spot that you just kind of fully take advantage of. Doesn't even have excessive taxation in yet at 1 hour, 2 minute mark. Damn. 2,500 sent to Theosis. You can see here Theosis, he needed that coin. He needed that coin. So great team play. Even at the hour mark, still sending resources to your opponent. Wow, Triff Gaming, these guys really know what they're doing. Much better team game players than I. Imperial Hussars, could be a nice switch here. Exalted Siege Elephants, wow. They do a lot of damage, look at that. But Orange, Theosis, he is kind of the weak link on Team Yu-Gi-Oh's side. And look at this, champion Cheyenne Riders coming in. And Reuters do well versus them, but also if the Cheyenne Riders get on top of them, they have a bonus versus Cav. It's going to be rough. And I think Triff or his buddy, or Venus is going to have to come in and try and support him here. Don't know what's going on over here. Triff Gaming is dominating this right side. He's making some mortars as well. Great stuff. The Howitz is taking down these fortifications, these gates, these walls. So Triff Gaming is left to try and win the game. He's basically there to try and win the game. So he is the strongest player on that team right now. So Venus is going to have to be left to support the Dutch base, which is being severely pushed here. Don't think, 20 minutes ago, there was 30 stables here. And it's taken this amount of time to push this far. We've come across a quarter of the map, maybe half the map. It's taken them 20 minutes to do so. Crazy game, crazy game. But Triff Gaming is pushing through once again. Once again, he breaches the walls. He's just going to decide to go for the French economy here. How successful he's going to be, I don't know. The Howitzers are doing work, though. They are being severely pushed right here. Triff is probably going to need to come down and support. I don't know if Triff has any stables down. Okay, he has stables in his base. But he's probably going to need to ditch this push in here now and support his allies who are holding on by a tiny thread. Losing villagers as well, down to 33 villagers. Theosis. Goon looking strong. Don't forget, he lost his Hikani Martyr, all that sort of... Wow, look how much XP is going in here. So he lost a good chunk of eco as well, but he's still working on strong here. Now his explorers are back, so he's going to get some more Wagner the pet tigers. It's just going to be just really tough to beat here now. Sending them in, they don't cost population. And look at them go, look at them destroy the Reuters. Just soaking up damage, instant army, no pop. They just soak up lots of damage. Got a random bank wagon over here. Again, artillery and war wagon push coming in here. He is like taking them on 2 versus 1 a little bit here. But likewise, Goon is kind of doing the 2v1 majority march here as well. Baghdad Janissaries. But look at them getting pushed here. The armies are being split all 3 ways. Oh, where did all those heavy cannons come from? There's still triple stables up here as well. And there's a Reuter here which is not paying attention. He needs to delete that. That's been there for like over half an hour, by the way. Every population counts. Every single unit counts right now. Even 1 military pop can make the difference. And now we have Team Anime pushing into Team Yu-Gi-Oh! No more defense, no more Swords of Revealing Light. They have long gone now, the Swords of Revealing Light. And it's a tight formation to push in here, but slowly but surely, the artillery is sieging through here. Wow, Triff Game is making town centers. What? What is he doing? He's trying his best here to push in. He's doing a good job. He's actually playing really well. This needs to happen. This does need to happen. He's distracting his opponents. But the problem is, does Triff need to make a quick Imperial War Wagon push here to help them out? Damn, Theosis is down to 55k score. Fort goes down. The economy is now going to start to be impacted. Villagers already. He's making it close to the factories. The banks are starting to be encroached upon now. And the bow riders making a mad dash for the villagers. Triff Gaming still on plenty of resources. Kakashi doing okay as well. He's back up to max vills, but he's lost 2 of his factories. But look at this. Venus not doing that well. Only on just over 1,000 coin, and he's not got many. He's got no resources, no population to carry this. Likewise, Carl Fritz doing very well for himself as well. Triff Gaming says, great comeback, other team. GG. Has he called the GG? And Theosis calls the GG. That looks like that's going to be the end of the game. This guy's got some demons. This guy's fighting an invisible pirate. What a funny bug. Look at that. Oh, just before the GG. Okay, we got a phantom hedge there. Okay, no, it's gone down. Right, okay. This is what happens in 3v3. You know, weird things happen. And this guy's fighting his demons. Hey, Tiger, Wagner, stop taking those opioids, my man. And that is going to be GG right there. He's just... All the bank's going to go down now. Theosis is out. And I think we... this is going to be it. GG's well played. It's just a matter of time now before Triff and Venus decide to call it. He's typing. What are they doing? Ah, in come the Huguenots. He's going to make one mad dash for it. Oh, we got Tashinki Nation. Legendary Tashinkas. Tashinkas. Okay, this is Orange. He's out of the game, so you should not be sieging him down. Okay, yeah, he realizes it's a waste of time to siege here. And they're going to make one last stand. Trying to take the TP down. Oh, wait, Monopoly's been sent. Wait, who sent the Monopoly? Oh, wait. They got three. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to survive. Oh, no way are they going to make that. 550 HP for the trading post. They've got 3, 4, 5, 6 trading posts. They need to keep all of these alive, I believe. And that's what he's doing. He's sending all their villagers in. All of their villagers, all of the military might, everything they have left. Wait a minute. 2 minutes 50. Triff is here as well. You don't worry about this. You need to take the TPs down. Wait, what TPs can they take? They can take this TP, but that's pretty much unguarded. They should be diving in there. Oh, they're walling it up. They're repairing the trading post. Goon coming in with a Cheyenne raid. He needs to take that down. Triff Gaming is trying to spam down these outposts. Wait a minute. 2 minutes 20. The clock is ticking. The countdown has begun. Can they hold on for 2 minutes? 2 minutes is 2 versus 3. Theosis said, I'm out of here. But maybe that was all of a distraction. Maybe that was the point. The Cheyenne are trying to siege. The trading post goes down to 460. My game cannot handle this much toxicity. Minutemen being spammed from everywhere. Where did all those Minutemen come from? I love it. Between the villagers, the walls, the outposts, the military units, they just physically can't get in. There's only like one skirm that can siege right now. The trading post is on 121 HP. They are trying 93 HP, but only one unit at a time can siege. This is brilliant body blocking. This is beautiful body blocking. There's 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. Can they hold? Can Triff hold? Can Team Yu-Gi-Oh do this? The trade monopoly victory is approaching. There's 55 seconds left. He's repairing the trading post. He was less than 100 HP. Green, what are you doing, Green? Where are you? Where are you? They don't have any reinforcements right next to this. The Kurds are trying to squeeze in, but there's so much lag and they can't squeeze through. Goon is saying LOL. He's laughing out loud. That looks like Coke. He's calling them noobs. I don't know about noobs. This looks like the biggest brain play I've ever seen in a team game. We're at the 1 minute 14 mark. There's 10 seconds. Call the countdown clock. Boom! 1 second. That is GG. 2 versus 3. Triff Gaming, Team Yu-Gi-Oh! Taking it at 2 versus 3 at the end of the game. Theosis must have been on the edge of his seat. What a game. What a 3v3. The comeback was happening, but they played themselves with the comeback. And Triff Gaming with the absolute big brain knowledge. The best team game of all time. Right there, baby. The best team game ever. Game of the year. Team game of the year. You have to watch this game. Triff Gaming, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, has just become the Age of Empires 3 Team Game Master. God damn, what a game.
Yeah.
Look at the villagers. Look at the body blocking. Even the Minutemen. That was such big brain body blocking the units from getting anywhere near the trading post. That was the best game, the best team game I have ever seen. That was pure cinema. Look at Trip Gaiman's resources. That is the power of South Africa revolt, baby. Oh my goodness. Look at the military. 810 bow riders, 500 mounted riflemen, 660 skirmishers, 800 Imperial war wagons, 630 sepoy, and 950 Reuters. My goodness me. Let's go to, I don't know. You guys can do, wow, that's just, let's go to, look at buildings. Look at Triff's buildings. Triff is actually really good at team games. I want to play team games with this guy. And look at the buildings. Like, that is a sign of a good team game player. That was all of those stables. And the amount of time that bought them was just, that was what won them the game. Let's go coin total, hilarious. XP total. Score. Idle villagers is always a fun one. Yeah, idle villagers at the end to protect that trade post. That was hilarious. Guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Absolute cinema. Best team game of all time. Not even game of the year. That is the best 3v3 ever. The best 3v3 ever. The ending was just so hype. Imagine seeing that in a tournament. Like, it was just absolutely insane. Guys, let me know what you think of that in the comments. I managed to that was over an hour. How long was that? 1 hour and 14 minutes of pure cinema. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And I will catch you in the next game. Peace. And shout out to Triff Gaming. Shout out to Triff Gaming, you legend. Peace.